David plays that. He's not going to play. And he's not going to play. He's going to play that. Why? But he's going to do that there. Finished. Well, maybe. It depends. You want this to come. You want this to come here, or you want it to come here? So if you do, your shoes closed. Listen carefully. Close your eyes. Listen carefully. One more time. Now pull. Pull again. Now pull on two notes, an A and an E. Okay, now slide on two notes. What's different between those two sounds? Somebody.
When going for the slide, it's a more open and clear type of sound that you can like really feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would say when you're doing for the pull, you can feel that it's like coming from the bottom up.
That's the most important part. So there's a big difference between this and this. Oh, you want me to pull on that sound?
No.
It's a glide. It's a glide.
It's like a slide.
Yeah, it's slide.
Yes!
Because there's an eighth rest before it.
I meant
That's
like going to the
right.
next note.
Here's the rest, and here's your move. Here's the rest, and here's your move. Now listen. Now listen to this. Okay, do it. Nice. Now make sure you dead center it. Oh. Too thin. Diaphragm. Oh. That's it. Give it. Da. One more time. Yes. Good. Slide up to it, nail it from sideways, underneath it, I don't care, but just don't come on top of it. Wow. Yeah. Boy, are you gonna sing? First time you ever took this exercise and made music out of it, okay? Because you forced yourself to listen to the quality of the sound. The pitches got all perfect just then. Why? Because the movement in the ear was hearing the slide of that and taking in the next note accurately. You got it? So I didn't tell you to get all the notes right. I told you to get all the movement.
4, 1, 2, ready, and.
Sun is filled with ice and gives no warmth at all. The sky was never blue. Stars and raindrops searching for a place to fall. And I never cared for you.
Parallels to this, and I never cared. It's awkward. It's awkward if you step too big. It's awkward if you go like I'm. You don't have to end up straight ahead. You can always end up this way. Ready? Get ready. Okay, get ready? Here comes the 1. Not yet? Let's do it now. 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and scuff down. Right. 1, 2, and 3. Once you want to
Sounds a raindrop searching for a place to fall. And I never get
Look, he puts a forte that, and he says, "Animato up here. You know, please animate this for me, okay? I'm highlighting it harmonically. I want a resolution for these feelings of climbing up. I've gotten to the top of the mountain here, okay?" Now, do it so you bring this out, that you don't have to even leave the surface.
Yeah.
Just pound, your third finger lands on it. Yeah!
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Yeah. And look, you're honoring the great man's marking,
Yeah.
you know. He brought you down here on a level of climbing up with a crescendo. So you're a soft, 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 louder, 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 louder. You're coming here, and I've gotten here. So the third finger is saying, I've gotten here. The music is, the way the music is printed is exactly the way it sounds. The way this is printed is exactly the way it sounds. The way the notes fall, it's exactly the way it sounds. If you don't see that, you don't hear it. If you hear it and you don't see it, that's not right. Got it? As the hand gets in between here, it gets very firm. This looks like that. It doesn't look like this. Okay, it's a very affirmative saying, I'm ending this. Notice he marks the double forte there, which is, and then, okay, come on, slowly being made aware that sounds have their own quality. And this sound is very different from this sound. Okay, but the beautiful contrast of color, it comes in the same range. But by altering that, this questions something here. This defines it. Got it? Okay, now take a look. Play the left hand alone. It's just A. Beautiful. Do that again. Okay, now do it again. Okay, now I love your response. It's so beautiful. You've just been given an example of not reading for the sake of reading. You're bringing an example for the reason and the meaning of that change of key, the different tessitura and the meaning of it, and your ear is picking on more and more, rather than reading it, it's picking on what does it sound like to me? You see?
That's cool.
So that's a creative process. Now, you didn't slug along and say, I'm going to learn these notes. You didn't even know you were playing it, right?
You can't see that part.
Not you. It's up to be the same touch as
Like take off your
this.
shoes.
This is a da-da-da-da-da-da. That's it. It's got to match. It's not a matter of playing it. It's a matter of sitting down and wanting to hear what it sounds like. I've never gone to the piano feeling I have to play the piano. I go to it because it's a need, urgency. I want to hear what my hands can do. I want to hear it. Next. Hey! You just did it.
Oh.
You just did it. You just did it. Because your ear got prepared for it through the work, the vocal work. Go ahead, do it again. Now listen for the automatic glide into the sound that makes that great cantorial sound. There's a subtle kind of subtleness that comes in. It makes you feel, you know, the pain of the, because that's what it's all about. Okay, go ahead. Too soon. There it is. There it is. That's it, you're getting it. Beautiful. Don't jump up. Come from underneath. Come on. That was good. You jumped in. Bravo.
Wow.
So that's what we're working on with those in the exercise here, everybody, okay? You getting it?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Good, you thank you. Thanks, Cynthia.